Good morning and welcome to your day 36 of Life Transformation Series. Today, a lot is going to come our way as always, and let's see how the thing is learning, unfolding for all of us. Let's start with Big State Programming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are the winners. I am a winner. Say that loud. And then turn back, left leg in the front. Yes. I'm a winner. We all are winners in our game of life. And life is truly a beautiful game which we are living now. It's full. Remember, games have beautiful curves here and there, and that's what our life also has. That's okay, Kanchan, you're traveling. The camera is off. That's fine. Neha, it's fine. Um, okay, Shweta, fine. All right. So, everyone, that's perfectly fine. So, let's have the first book for the day, Ritesh sir. And who's the reader for today? So today we are going to have the most important chapter unveiling for us, and we've had like a first introduction to the Luke Cotino's book, and that's given us a lot of idea on how life should be. Before we began reading, fully understanding, we even had power facts. So all of us have intertwined a lot of powerful habits already in the lifestyle, and I hope that now you all are really understanding what our body is all about. Today, we're talking about the most powerful lifestyle changes and habits whereby we can lose weight and keep it off. Isn't it wonderful for people who are struggling with weight? Now we're going to come up with these powerful lifestyle habits that we can change to find in our life. Let's turn the page. Okay, so let me have, yeah, I'd like to have a volunteer. Rupal Gagar. All right. So Rupal, please. Yeah. All right. So you are, you can read, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Lovely. Lovely. Please go ahead. So the first part is for our weight loss. Remember, Luke is telling us about how we can lose weight and keep it off only if this particular habit becomes your lifestyle change forever. It's okay if in a year you're going for a holiday for 10 days and you want to change it. But ballpark idea is that you stick to this regime at least 6 days a week. Not like, today you're doing it, tomorrow you're not doing it. That's how it is. So let's read raw until lunch.
Raw until lunch. This lifestyle change encourages you to eat only raw foods, fruits, vegetable juices, soaked nuts, and seeds until lunchtime. You can have a fruit with some nut seeds in the morning, a glass of vegetable juice later in the day, with the next meal being lunch, which will actually be your first cooked meal of the day. You may have another fruit again as a mid morning snack in case you get hungry, but make sure to stop your fruit intake 30 to 45 minutes before lunch. Raw foods are detoxifying in nature. The more you help your body eliminate toxins, the faster you can drop that fat. Raw foods are best absorbed on an empty stomach as they require digestive enzymes different from those for cooked food to be broken down into nutrients, sugar, and fiber. Absorption is highest when fruits and raw vegetables are eaten on an empty stomach. If you usually wake
So let's remember, uh, yeah. So when we are going raw until lunch, what's happening in our body? Firstly, we've talked about intermittent fasting very strongly. We've talked about it not being a fad for losing weight, but it giving us a lot of energy. And with intermittent fasting, we are depending upon the trillions of cells in our body, which have now, and even energy in our body, which are now healing energy instead of digesting energy. It's the same energy, the cells are doing one particular cause, right? So if you're eating, the same cells are working on digestion, assimilation, all of that. But when you've stopped eating, when you've broken, when you've just stopped eating, broken the cycle of eating, then after 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, depending upon what you've eaten last, after digesting, the body starts building up. The body starts healing you. So when you stop that healing energy by breaking your fast with a fruit or nuts or seeds or maybe a glass of a vegetable smoothie, what's happening is that your cells are able to accept that raw food because it doesn't need much time to chew or to digest. So it's in the building stage, which is very happy to eat that very comfortably. So what does Luke say? So he says, eat your fruit before lunch and let lunch be your first cooked meal. So until lunch, you're going raw. So if you break your fast, what is breakfast? We may be saying breakfast in a good way to say English, but actually, if you break the word breakfast, it's break your fast. So we are going to break your fast by what? By having a fruit or a vegetable smoothie or some nuts, and then we will wait because it's going to be a small meal. Then you wait for another 35, 40 minutes until you have lunch because at least that much time has been given to your body to start burning food, start digesting food. So very important to have the very first meal as raw, whatever raw you want. Now, what he's also saying is this helps us eliminate our toxins very, very easily, and it helps us to lose our fat very easily. Why? Because raw foods are best absorbed on an empty stomach. So, if you're having raw food in the evening, it is not as vital for your body as having as the first meal of the day. So absorption is going to be the highest when fruits and vegetables are eaten on an empty stomach. And it will give you the best, the most amazing nutrients your body is craving for. So remember, raw until lunch. Please read.
If you usually wake up and drink a lot of water to flush out your system, you should continue doing that. You may you may have tea or coffee post your fruit intake as well. Although to get the best out of this lifestyle change, you should have just fruits and water until lunch. If you're the
So,
if
1 second, I'll interrupt you. So, people who are used to the caffeines, people who asked me before, I'm again clarifying, we do not anymore wake up to our teas and coffees. That's an addiction we gradually break down. So what did we talk about? How do we break it down? If you're having a 150 ml, like that much of a cup of tea or coffee, you reduce it to three-fourth for like a week. You reduce it to half for the next week. You reduce one-fourth for the next week or three days, and gradually you diminish your tea or coffee as a first meal of the day, because coffee and tea have caffeine and your body is addicted. Have you heard of people saying that, my head hurts when I don't have coffee? So they need, when I don't have tea or coffee, because they're so used to having the tea and coffee, it's addictive. So if possible, I don't know if it's possible, if possible, do not have tea in your life. If possible. Tea means a typical tea, where you're really brewing it up. Though the Indian tea is in a way great, that you're having your adraks and your everything else in that, honeys, what I don't know how all you are having. And for people who are having white sugar, if you can replace with brown sugar, as in jaggery sugar, it'll be so much nicer. So today we've learned another thing. We've revisited the fact that we don't break our fast with tea or coffee. We're breaking instead with a smoothie or with a fruit or with nuts or with seeds. And seeds also have to be soaked. Remember, we talked about this very clearly. We're not having nuts and seeds from the jar. We're soaking them in the night and then we're having in the morning. Why? Because the layering, which is not required, which our body can't accept, is washed away. Only the goodness is left, and that's easy to digest. So, okay, let's read, let's continue.
If you're diabetic, it's recommended you follow up the fruits with nuts to reduce the spike in blood sugar levels. Discuss this with your doctor or nutritionist in case you have been told not to eat nuts. Don't eat fruits right after a meal because they require different enzymes. They are digested more quickly. After a meal, they mix with the other food and rot and ferment in the gut, causing indigestion, acidity, burping, and flatulence. And most of the nutrients are destroyed and hence not absorbed. This is why you should always eat fruits on an empty stomach or 45 minutes to an hour before meals.
So, for all the families and all the people who are so used to in the summer season when mangoes are there, they have mangoes with your as a dessert at the end of a meal. Does that happen in most of your families? That chalo bhai, aam le aao, it's time to eat a mango, or it's time to eat a kharbuza, or it's time to eat some lychee or whatever. You're having them as a dessert at the end of a meal. Sorry, not working. What are you doing? You're firstly not enjoying the nutrients of the fruit that it has to offer, which it has plenty, because your body has done the absorption of the food that you've eaten, and your body has just that much of an energy to take that much food. What's happening is you're unnecessarily mixing one enzyme with another, which is like, the way if people who drink, they know they aren't supposed to mix couple of alcohols. Like they can't have a whiskey and they can't have vodka and they can't have a wine and they can't have tequila shot. It's like a bad mixture. You just stick to one drink, right? Similarly, you stick to one meal. Separate out your fruit and your cooked meal. Separate out your stuff. In breakfast, if you're having a poha or a upma, you're having a cereal and you're having fruit, again, it's not working. Let the breakfast be only fruits or sprouts or anything which is raw, and let your lunch be the first cooked meal, and let there be at least a 45-minute gap between your fruit. And do not have your fruits after your meals, be it lunch or be it dinner. So I would say, if you want to have your mangoes or your whichever meal, why not have the evening meal just before the sunset? If you're not really following intermittent fasting. So our fruits are beautiful. They are amazing. They have the most amazing qualities, and they cannot be accepted by the body because it's just giving you a lot of energy. And as the sun sets, as the circadian rhythm is happening, your body is in the phase to stop taking too much of food. So what do? You're not supposed to have fruits after the sunset. So probably have your meal at 5ish, the fruit meal, or 4ish. Why not? You've had your lunch at 1 o'clock, why not 4 o'clock? So revisit your timing of your meals, revisit your life, revisit your food patterns. And let's read what Luke has to say next.
Avoid fruits after sunset. Fruits are simple carbs and break down quickly into energy. After sunset, you should be preparing for rest and eventually sleep, and therefore need more complex carb, high quality protein, and quality fats that the body will use for a number of functions while you sleep. If you're going to be awake late into the night, then it may be okay to have a late evening snack of fruits, but again, on an empty stomach. Eat your
So,
food.
if
Yeah.
you've had your lunch with your green, it should take minimum 3 hours, depending upon what you've had. If you had non-veg, it will take you about 7 to 8 hours. So plan your food accordingly. Now you have the gift of knowledge. You have a gift of knowledge of how much what food takes time to process. So people who have missed this, please revisit the chat with Amrita. In that, you'll find a video with Subha Jain, Sattvic Movement, where she's clearly explaining the form of detoxification of the body and which food takes how long to digest. Go through it and plan your meals accordingly. We are not here as a nutritionist dietitian to plan your meals or my meal. We're getting the knowledge bank and becoming empowered to plan our own eating cycle. All right. Thank you so much. Please continue.
Eat your fruits whole rather than juicing them, as juice fruits lose most of the fiber and nutrients, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. Chew your fruit and really savor every bite of it. Remember, digestion begins in the mouth. Not only is chewing good for your teeth, the natural sweetness of fruits also sends a signal to your brain for the release of satiety hormone and reduce cravings for other sweet food. When you do start to make this lifestyle change, you may feel hungry at first, mostly because your body is used to a heavy breakfast. Fruits actually provide a lot of energy to your cells and body. But because you're used to a more elaborate breakfast, you may not feel the results initially. You will get used to it in 2 days. You will get used to it 2 days into the change. Most of my clients have made it a daily lifestyle change, while some choose to do it just once or twice a week. Pick what works for you and give it a shot. Check out check out some of this amazing feedback from those who have adopted this change.
So before we read testimonials, let me tell you something. No food diet or no pattern is perfect for everybody. We all have different DNAs, we all have different lifestyles, we all have a different mental lifestyle. So if I say that for me, I need to have my grains like my upma, poha, or whatever, big beans or whatever I want to have in the morning, and that is what makes me full and gets me energy for the day, then so be it. But if I have a mental lifestyle that, fruits are full of energy and they make me feel fresh and I feel great when I have, that lightly sweetened fruit every morning. It's so organic, it's back to nature, and I love it. So that's going to work for me. My mental health depends upon my physical health. If mentally I'm happy in whatever I'm eating, it's going to process very beautifully. For a person who's been all his life, he's had greens in the morning and lunch and dinner, he may work absolutely perfect because he's fit. He believes whatever he's eating is working very beautifully on him. But for people who are beginning their journey into weight loss, please remember, when you're having fruits, also be thankful, be grateful, and allow the nutrients to work beautifully in your body. Invite that change. Mentally be prepared that, now whatever I'm eating, I'm losing weight. And if you want to embrace this lifestyle, go for it. If you think it's not working for you, don't go for it. You are the best decision maker. Now let's read what people have to say about this new lifestyle who've embraced it.
Shruti Bakshi. I do it on most days. I used to get hungry in the beginning, but now I stay quite full, so much so that the portion of the next meal is reduced. I feel my skin is glowing and my weight falling. This really works and saves so much of my morning time. Kanika Gulrajani. I have been following this fruit breakfast for the past 10-12 months. I used to have a lot of acne and acne scars, but now my skin is clear and I do not crave sugar throughout the day. Deepthi Rawat. I never used to eat fruits, but now I can see my skin glow. I feel light, my system clearance is great, and my weight control and energy levels are good. Otherwise, tiredness was my major complaint.
So just see what's happening. Now, let's remember firstly, fruits are wholesome, they are amazing, they are meant for us to have. And when we are having raw until lunch, um, the examples of intermittent fasting working well for us, how do we find out that it's working beautifully for us? That about again 3 point check. First, your energy level. You would never feel like, oh, I'm tired. You would never feel that you're craving. Your skin will start glowing in a couple of months, and you will feel that, wow, and whatever blemishes, whatever freckles, whatever acne you have, they will start disappearing. Even dark circles will start disappearing. If you are suffering from hair loss, that'll stop. In fact, your hair will feel more better. They will feel more lustrous. They will feel texture will feel good because now the right nutrients are seeping through your scalp into your hair. So it's a foolproof system to detox and gain that beautiful looking skin that you wanted, beautiful looking add-ons that you wanted. Your nails will feel better. These are the advantages of going on a raw until lunch thing. Anchal oats are heavy. They are lighter than your greens. Like they're lighter than an upma, but it's heavy. So what Luke talks about is going raw until lunch. But of course, if you're comfortable eating your loads for breakfast, go for it. Then that's not heavy for you because that's what your mind says that it's perfect for you. So go for it. What does Deepthi Rawat say? Okay.
Uh, Deepthi Rawat, I think I read. I never used to
Okay.
eat.
Yeah, right, right, right. Yeah.
Sunita Kedia. Along with me, my husband has also started fruits until lunch. He eats 2, 3 fruits. And even without exercising, he has lost some weight around his waist. His skin is glowing, no acidity problem either.
Isn't it wonderful that just simple stuff and people are so appreciative of what they're doing? Let's turn the page, Ritesh sir. Please, yeah.
Shilpa Chopra. I have lost weight, especially around abdomen. Everyone has been complimenting me lately. Sharina Hekre. My weight is in control and I have lost some inches. I had dry skin, but now my skin is better. Moreover, it has become a habit now. Alka Kapoor. I'm experiencing weight loss and fewer cravings. I also feel more energetic, positive, light, and my stamina has increased. Zima Vishwam. There's no cravings for junk food now. I'm happy to have fruits and veggies. Never imagined this happening before. Anita Singh. Yes, energy level is very good since I've adopted the fruit breakfast from morning to Friday, from
Monday
Monday
to
to Friday
Friday.
in
Yeah.
my into my lifestyle. In I eat homemade snacks. My weight is very much in control in spite of eating so much all of last month.
So isn't it amazing? Now, Raviji, there's a fundamental about eating, a Japanese fundamental, and even if you've heard some elder people see, eat until you feel there is a little space for you to eat more, like 80% full. Because what happens is people who are chewing their food well, the brain gets signal very fast that yeah, you're full. People who are not chewing their food well, it takes 20 minutes for the brain to realize that I am full, and by then you've already overeaten. Also, Raviji, this is the size of our actual stomach, which the universal energy created. But does anybody have this much of meal? Even a small child doesn't have this much of meal. We're flooding him also with a bigger bowl. So technically, when your hand opens like a lotus, and that's the size of your bowl, you eat that three-fourth full. So, which means if you're having papaya, it is just this much, and that's what your body needs. But when you're beginning early and you're used to a lot of food in the morning or whatever, so maybe start a bowl and a half, then come down to one, then three-fourth. Gradually, your body will adapt. It will give you cues how much food it needs. But the most important key is keeping yourself a little light. The feeling that I can eat a bit more, I can eat probably one-fourth chapati more. That should be the feeling when you end your meal. So that's how it is. I hope you've got your answer. Thank you so much. Let's turn the book to the next page. We'll read about oxygen tomorrow. It's absolutely beautiful, and we'll read about this tomorrow. Now let's go to creative visualization. So a lot of you yesterday wrote to me, and I'm very beautifully surprised that you're loving your meditations, you're loving your quality of life, and a lot of you hadn't done meditation. You were very happy to start, and you do feel centered, balanced, and you're enjoying it, and you're looking forward for the short meditations. So yes, fantastic. I'm so thankful to you to start that, because that's the first connection with ourself, our bodily connection, and it's just the beginning. We will get these practices again in our future course. It's not like creative visualization stopping here. This will be always part of our one-to-one day journey. Some other practice will keep coming. Similarly, even magic book, it may end at 28, 31 days, but it's going to continue for our life. Even creative visualization is something. So all that we're reading in the mornings, every single science is going to be for life. It's going to be a friend for life. So remember, today we are talking about invocations. It's really beautiful. What is invocation? When we are invoking the energy, invoking the higher power, invoking somebody or upon somebody, we are invoking. And today, what are we going to do with invoking? Invocations. Let's read. Again, it's going to be beautiful. And today, when we do the meditation, I will intertwine invocation in our meditation. Arupal, please read. What is triple one? Sorry, I didn't get you.
The page
I knew
number.
that today's date. No.
No, page number. The page number is triple one.
Page number. Yes. Sorry. Thank you. It's a beautiful cue because one is synchronicity, it's oneness, and triple times is creation. And thank you for telling us that and reminding us. So we're creating something beautiful, and this practice is something I can bet all of us will be doing it henceforth because it's very, very, very beautiful. Please read.
Invocations. To invoke means to call in or to call upon. When used in meditation, invocation is a technique with which you can summon any type of energy or quality to come to you. Close your eyes and relax deeply. Do some, do some type of preparatory meditation, such as grounding and running energy, or opening the energy centers, or simply going to your sanctuary, relaxing and breathing deeply for a while. When you feel relaxed and energized, say to yourself silently, yet firmly and clearly, I now call forth the quality of love. Feel the energy of Feel the energy of love coming to you or coming out from some place inside of you, filling you up and radiating out from you. Remain for a few minutes totally experiencing the feeling. Then, if you wish, direct it toward any particular goal through visualization and affirmation. You can use the power of invocation to summon any quality or energy that you want or need.
So, what do we do in invocation? Of course, you may have not done these exercises before, but we've done grounding. We've also done running energy when we had the golden glow and the light moving, golden light moving around, then the silver light moving around, and having a golden halo. So you've done two of them. You've done grounding and you've also done running energy. Of course, you haven't probably, and we've also opened the energy chakras. We have seven chakras, we've energy point centers. You've also opened them, so you are familiar with all of this. The only thing which you may not have done is going to a sanctuary and creating a sanctuary, which we talked about. What is a sanctuary? Any place that you're comfortable, which you like, which you resonate with. Somebody likes a beach, somebody likes a forest, somebody likes mountains. Whatever you create, wherever you love going, you build a sanctuary inside your mind and you go there as a resting place to get your answers, to enjoy something. Like, my sanctuary is a beautiful plateaued mountain. I go on top. I I lie down there. It's like an imaginary hammock I have. I enjoy the sun rising and setting. I enjoy the moon rising and setting. I enjoy the flowers. There's a stream going down from my sanctuary, and it's also a part of a mountain meditation because I love it. So we create our sanctuaries, we create the place that we love. And when we invite and invoke the energy, we feel the love in us and we direct that love into a vision, into an affirmation of ours by either saying it out loud or visualizing it. then what's happening? You are becoming so much, you're making your dream so much more powerful. Now, what can we invoke? Obviously, we have had love right now inside us. We're feeling very complete. What are we invoking? So, suppose if I have to, okay, because it's come to strength. So, suppose if I've had a loss in the family and I'm absolutely helter and skelter with my emotions and I just don't know where to do, what to do, I just sit down in my sanctuary and I invite and I invoke strength to come in me. That may the worst pass, may please give me strength to go through this gracefully or wisely or whatever. Then, if I need to make a lifelong goal for myself, I need to guide my child or my parent or somebody, and they've asked me for something, I can invoke wisdom that, okay, today, whatever information I give to myself or to the other person, may it be full of wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always remember when you're invoking, it's not mentioned here, but always thank the energy. Thank the energy for the past, for being there with you, present, for coming in your life, and for future, whatever it's going to add value to you in the next minute or two or three, and for future times when it'll come again. Serenity, whenever you want to feel serene, you just invite it, because these are all part of our body and they're all there. When you want to feel compassionate, you want to head out in imagine inviting compassion, that let me have that thing for the person and let me, okay, if I want to be soft, okay, if I'm very, if I've spoken very, like, loud, but today I want to speak softly, so let me invite softness. Similarly, warmth, let me be warm. So somebody speaks to me or somebody's come, oh, she's so warm, she's so amazing, she's full of warmth. Clarity, so if there are a couple of things happening and I want to be clear, I can ask, I can invite the invocation, I can I can invoke this energy of clarification into my body, whether for myself or whether for somebody I'm guiding. Similarly, intelligence. Similarly, creativity is anyways there in our life every single day, whether you realize it or not. All of us are creative. Even when we're choosing your clothes, you're creative. There are few of us who pick up ready-made sets and who wear it, is because somebody's done the creativity for you. All you have to do is just take out the dupatta and the kurta and whatever lower you're wearing, and you're done. But a lot of us are also choosing shirts and trousers, your tops and your skirts or whatever you're wearing, or palazzos or whatever you're wearing. You are creative from the time you're born, okay? So this is an inherent power in you, and this is the mother of all inventions, because creativity is required in every single thing. So, and healing power. We discussed about this in detail yesterday. Yes, whatever we require, our body has it. The universal energy has it. All we have to do is align with that energy and invite that energy into us to give us the right direction. It's very, very beautiful, very simple, and you must practice this, because this will really help you inch closer towards your goals. So remember, this is visualization. We're inviting it, we're feeling it, sitting at ease and feeling the emotion guiding us and moving forward. All right, let's lead from simply make us strong.
Simply make a strong, clear statement to yourself that this quality is nothing to you. Another wonderful way to use the power of invocation is to summon the spirit or essence of a particular person who has qualities that you desire. If you invoke one of the masters, such as Buddha, Christ, or Mary, you are calling forth the universal qualities which that person symbolizes, which also lie within each one of us. For example, if you call for Christ to work in you, and through you, you are summoning in a very powerful way your own qualities of love, compassion, forgiveness, and healing ability. If there is any particular master or teacher or hero with whom you resonate, call upon him or her through invocation when you feel the need to manifest his or her special qualities within yourself.
So some of you will wonder, what is she talking? What is Shakti Gawain telling us? Like calling the spirits? Like really? But we've heard not to call spirits. What if they're evil? So let me tell you, these spirits are not coming to you as spirits. What you're telling the subconscious mind, what you're telling the energy is that right now, I wish to become like that person. I wish to get that healing energy. I wish to be generous. I wish to be very humble. Can I please have that energy guide me? So it's not like Sai is coming to me in person. It's not like Buddha is coming to me in person or Christ is coming to me in person. No. But their energy, their guidance is coming to me and filling me with the emotion that I wish at that moment. And this can happen with anybody who's no longer living. Alternatively, if I like a person in my life and I want to be like him or her, I can even tell the spirit world, the energy world, that I wish to behave like him or react like he or she does. Can I please have the energy to guide me through? So even if that person is living, you can still be guided by his or her qualities. So remember, the power is within us. There is oneness between us and the universe. It's a cosmic energy. How we want to intertwine our life is very simple. All we have to do is think about the person and the characteristics and just invoke them and continue feeling that we are guided. All right, now let's read further.
This type of meditation works beautifully when there is a special skill or talent that you wish to cultivate. For example, if you're studying music or art, call upon any great master in these fields whom you especially admire. Picture him or her supporting and helping you, and feel the person's creative energy and genius flowing through you. It is not necessary to incorporate any personal problems or weaknesses he or she may have had. You are summoning the person in his or her highest aspect. Many amazing results can be achieved through this meditation.
And I
Is it?
really request all of you, please try it. Of
Yeah.
course, we will do a part of it today. But, like, for example, I would not know what quality you want. We are so many of us today on the call, 60 of us right now. How would I know that, you want softness or you want warmth or you want strength or you have some challenge happening in your life and you want. So, this is something done best in your time. Today, what I will do is I will just tell you to invoke a quality and I will give you 5 minutes of reflection time where you are invoking that quality and sitting in unison. But then try it and do it on your own because that will be the most mind changing experience for you. And it's going to be really amazing. And this is something you can do anytime, anywhere. You don't even need music for this. For me, it comes organically now. Wherever I sit, whatever I want, it just happens. Great. Thank you so much for this beautiful chapter, Shakti Gaven. It's going to help all of us. And now today we will read how to use affirmations. Let's turn the page, Rishsa. So, affirmations are already positive statements. We've heard about that, right? Whatever I want in my life is my affirmation. If I don't want something, I don't say that. If I want to, if for example, I have debt, I have to pay a lot of people, I don't see I want to be debt free. What do I say? I say I'm cash rich or I'm abundant in money or bank balance or whatever. Or I say, I have one-to-one kharab in my bank or arab in my bank, whatever I want, how many ever dollars I want, how many ever Indian currency I want, whatever I want is what I say. So now, how do we use these affirmations? Let's read about this now. Please continue, Rupal.
Ways to use affirmations. There are so many ways that affirmations can be used powerfully and effectively to give you a more positive creative outlook and to help you achieve specific goals. Remember, it's important to feel relaxed as you affirm. Do not be addicted to getting the exact results that you want. Every process has its own timing and its own way of unfolding.
We've read about this in manifestation. We've heard this, understood it. We can't be desperate. There's a very thin line between wanting something and being desperate for it. So we have to allow the cosmic energy to flow and trust the universe to unfold what is good for us at the right time. Remember, we cannot be desperate. If you're feeling desperate, just say, I am settled, I am centered, and I know the universal energy will flow through me and guide me in the right pattern, in the right way. I let the energy unfold. So, suppose tomorrow I want my property to be sold and I want, say, 40 crores for it. I don't say tomorrow it has to be sold. No. I mean, yes, it will be sold. Maybe it's not tomorrow, maybe it's day after, maybe it's a day after. So please remember, everything has a process. It's got its own timings and it's for your good. And it's let it unfold naturally. Don't become judgmental. Don't become desperate. In meditation, how do we do it? Please read.
In meditation, say affirmation to yourself silently while meditating or relaxing deeply, especially right before going to sleep or right after waking up.
So remember, we've done this right before. When we wake up in the morning, we've said it's Brahma Muhurat, hour of creation, and we are meditating, we are manifesting and meditating. And that time we are, so whether you realize or not, when you're visualizing and you're manifesting, well, you're already seeing positive stuff, which are affirmations. Like, you're seeing yourself living the life of your dream, living the life the way you have envisaged. And that is also, it's affirmation set in a manifestation way. And then there are ways which are spoken. For me, spoken is the most important when I am intertwining with my energy, looking at myself in the eye and the person in the mirror. Because I and she double up. If I say something, she's echoing out the same, and the power is magnified. So remember that affirmations have to be done when you're centered and you're balanced. So the quickest way to get centered and balanced is 3 deep breaths, whether you're doing it standing, sitting, or lying down. I prefer sitting, at least, if not lying down, at least sitting. So look at yourself in the mirror, but try and sit, or even if you're standing, calm yourself down, relax yourself, and then say it out loud. Okay, let's read about what she has to say.
Spoken. Say them to yourself silently aloud throughout the day, whenever you think of it, especially while driving, doing housework, or during other routine tasks. Say them to yourself aloud while looking at yourself in the mirror. This is especially good for affirmations to improve your self esteem and self love. Look yourself right in the eyes and affirm your beauty, lovableness, and worthiness. If you feel uncomfortable, stick with it until you push through those barriers and are not able to fully experience looking at yourself and loving
And I
yourself.
able no, no, there's no not.
Oh, oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
no problem.
Looking at yourself and loving yourself. You may find that some emotion arises and is released through this process.
Okay, so a couple of you have issues looking at yourself in the face because of your looks. So, firstly, let me tell you, you guys are really beautiful or handsome, all right? Because we all are unique, and I think we are made for a reason why we are made. Imagine if there are 10 Rupals, which one is the right Rupal Gaggar? We don't know. That's the reason why I look like Prachi, she looks like Rupal, and you look like Shweta. We all look different. Why? Because that's how we're made. And that's what is beautiful about us. So, firstly, let's love to accept ourselves. But even if you're unable to do that, the mirror work, you 3 people who've connected with me, you haven't done the mirror work. I had a conversation with you, and it was very clear that you haven't done the 21 days of mirror work, which is the reason you're not being able to accept the way you look, and you're having issues. So one request to each one of you: mirror work does not take more than 20 minutes a day. Please start the book on your own and just do it. You don't even have to have the sessions, you don't have to have the recording, because we are intertwining 3 or 4 learnings into a day. Just read the book. This is not about you following me and what I've guided. I have just exposed you to the book, taken you through a book. So your mind will tell you, invite you back into the memory, and you can do it very beautifully. So please go and do it. It'll really help you out. And for people who want to affirm something, whatever you're doing, let the affirmations become second skin to you. Just let them flow out. Let them flow out. Alternatively, go on YouTube, and there are loads and loads and loads of continuous affirmations by Louis Hay and many. Just put them on the play button, put on your AirPods, and just listen to them. But your affirmations are the best. So what I do, it not now, but about a couple of years ago, I recorded my own affirmations with a very nice softback throw. So I've got 2 mobiles, one work phone, one home phone. So from one, I'd put on the music, from the other, I was recording. So the recording obviously had the background score as well. And I used to play that on a loop. So it's very beautiful to do that, because then they're your personal affirmations and they will work for you best. So I would say do those spoken ones, hear your own voice, because that's more powerful. People having issues, look in the mirror. Third point, let's read.
Record your affirmations on a tape recorder and play them to yourself around the house. while driving, and so on. Use your name and try doing them in the first, second, and third person. For example, Shakti, you are deeply relaxed and centered in yourself. Shakti is deeply relaxed and centered in herself.
And you missed one. I, Shakti, am deeply relaxed and centered in myself. So
Oh.
whether I say I, Prachi, or I say Prachi, you are, or Prachi is fine. Whatever narration you want, it's fine to have whichever. I mean, I prefer doing it like for myself, but I keep seeing the name Prachi again and again because then it reminds me that it's for me and not for her. So this is very, very beautiful. Please read further.
Or you can record a little speech, maybe 3 or 4 paragraphs long, describing your ideal visualization of yourself or a particular situation, as if it were already true. This also can be done in the first, second, or third person.
So what does this mean? So if I have a dream, I'll again come visit my dream. So if I have a dream of my bag company and I want to be the best bag company in the world, I will say that to myself, imagine myself doing it and say lines for that, right? Or if I want my whiskey and my vodka to be the best in the world, I say that we my this brand is doing the best internationally and it's available at all the priceless stores and it's limited edition or whatever I want to say. So I say that and I with feelings and I record that. So they can be my visualizations, they could be my dreams, they could be my affirmations. What are affirmations? They're positive statements. So whether it's based with the way I look, with the way I talk, with the way I feel, with the way my dreams are, whatever I want can be done in simple style of I, me, and am. So it's all about me and my world, and that's what the affirmations recorded ones will be all about. Okay, now how do we write them?
Yeah.
Ritesh,
Written. Take a particular written affirmation and write it out 10 or 20 times in succession, really thinking about the words as you write them. Change the affirmation as you go along if you think of better ways to say it. This is one of the most powerful techniques I've ever found and one of the easiest ones to do. I've devoted a chapter to it in part 4. Write
so
out.
she's talking about 10 or 20. Let me tell you very, very, very categorically. Either it's another science, either you're doing it 7 times or you're doing 21 times. Please, 7 is the energy. It's also a very beautiful number. And it's also rainbows and it's all the chakras. So 7 is minimum. And 21 is wonderful because it's a science, it's proven science. I've spoken about that again and again. So if you're writing an affirmation that you really, really, really want, do it 21 times for 21 days. Alternatively, the 21 days can keep repeating into 21 into 3 also. So by 63 days, your thing becomes a reality pretty much. But about affirmations, when you're writing them down, don't just write them for assignment. Feel the affirmation and then write it. Your emotions have to really be put into it. It's not like you're talking to your child and you're just writing organically 21 times and just finished off. Then it's not resonating. For writing affirmations, be in the moment. It's just about those 10 minutes, right? 21 times if you write something, doesn't take more than 10 minutes. So give your 10 minutes. If you can't, if you're doing 2 or 3 affirmations, you can't give 30 minutes together, divide them into 3 times a day. But put your thoughts into it. All right. Second part.
Write or type out affirmations and paste them up in various places around your house or at your job as reminders. Good places are on the refrigerator, on your phone, on your mirror, on your desk, over your bed, or on your dining table.
So that's
With
something you can decide whether you want to do it or not. My few affirmations are in my bathroom. This is my private area. So that's where I've put my, on the mirror while I'm brushing. A couple of affirmations are there. Even the money affirmation is right there. So whatever you want, just put it there because that's the time you will for sure read it. But if you think you don't want it in public places, it's all right. Your phone is your private sanctuary. Create a wallpaper with those affirmations and put that up. By the way, to put your affirmations as your screen, you have a lot of options. In collage is there, Canva is there. There's apps which can help make you a nice wallpaper. All right, let's read further.
others. If you have a friend who wants to work on affirmations as well, you can do them very effectively with a partner. Sit facing each other, look into each other's eyes, and take turns saying affirmations to each other and accepting them. David, Linda, you're beautiful, loving, and creative person. Linda, yes, I know. Or yes, I am.
So for
Repeat.
three couples, we are here: Alona, Sailesh, Ankita, Akshay, and Mehek and Akshay. Please remember, you both are in this journey together. If you do this together, you're going to be doubling up the effort because you're talking to each other with only affirmations. It can also become your game to sleep before you, I mean, to play before you sleep. It's about complimenting ourselves and accepting without thinking that we're being conceited. Just accept it, like as they say, fake it till you make it. So whatever you want about yourself, create an affirmation, create a game. So if Prachi and Prashant were to play a game, I say something to him, he'd say something back to me, and I said, "Yeah, I know. But you know what? You are blessed." And, yeah, I know I'm blessed. You know what, Prachi? You live an abundant life. Oh, wow. Yes, I do. And then again and again, we keep passing the buck. 10 affirmations, 20 affirmations to each other. It's going to become a very beautiful thing. And what's happening is these are going to play in the night in your mind. So it's amazing to have a partner. Alternatively, the best friend is going to be the person in the mirror. You can pass the buck with him or her and play the game with him or her. It really works very well. Okay, let's read.
Repeat this 10 or 15 times the same way. Then switch partners so that Linda says the affirmations to David and he agrees with it. Then try it in the first person. David, hi, I'm David, a beautiful, loving, and creative person. Yes, Linda, yes, you certainly are. Repeat several times. Be sure to say the affirmation sincerely and meaningfully, even if you feel a little silly at first. It's a wonderful opportunity to outflow love and support to another person and to really support the other person in changing his or her negative concepts into positive ones. It's practically guaranteed that after doing this process together, you will be experiencing a deep, loving space together.
That too. And for people who are looking at weight loss, you can even talk about, like for example, my weight loss is 1 to 1 pounds. That's my weight that I want to be, right? So then what do I say? Prashant can tell me, Prachi, you're inching closer to your ideal weight of 1 to 1 pounds every single day. Yes, I am. I may not be, but if we play this, it's sinking in my mind: 1 to 1 pounds, 1 to 1 pounds. So people who are looking at weight loss, you can talk to each other about affirmations like this. But let me tell you, be very concise about your weight. If you want to be 54.8 kilos, 50 kilos, 60 kilos, say that. Don't just say anything between 55 to 60. No, that doesn't work. Say the exact figure, because creative visualization is as closer as you can get. And it's definitely guaranteed. If you're doing this for a life together, find the change. Click a picture together when you start this play. See yourself 6 months from now, and you would be changed physically, mentally, emotionally. There'll be a paradigm of difference between the way you are now and there. All right, number two.
In a more informal way, ask your friends to say affirmations to you frequently. For example, if you want to affirm that you're learning to express yourself more easily, you might ask a good friend to say to you often, Jeannie, you are certainly speaking out and expressing yourself clearly these days.
So I don't know if you have this kind of a support system of friends. If you tell them that I'm into this affirmation world, and can you do this for my good feel's sake? You can if you have. Otherwise, mirror is the best person. All right.
Make a game out of doing this for each other and you will find it helpful. We automatically tend to give a lot of power to what our friends say to us, for good or bad. Our minds tend to accept what others tell us about ourselves. So, getting strong positive feedback from friends in the form of affirmation really works. Begin to include affirmations in your conversations, making strong positive statements about things and people, including yourself, that you want to see in a more positive way. It's amazing what dramatic changes can be made in your life by just beginning to consciously speak more positively in daily conversation. A word of caution. Do not use this technique in such a way that you feel like you're contradicting your true feelings. Do not use it when you're feeling upset or strongly negative, or it will feel like you're repressing yourself. Use it from a constructive space to help change your unconscious negative speech patterns and underlying assumptions.
So it's very important for us to remember this. Affirmations are always said when you're feeling good. Always. When I'm feeling very low and if I'm saying something, I'm love. Shit, you're not love. You're just crassy. You're just all that I'm angry. You're just if I have a bad mood and I'm thinking bad about myself, the inner critic in me will keep ridiculing me. And the conscious mind will be saying, you're love, but I'm like, no, I'm not. So then what is happening? There's a conflict of thoughts. So when I'm feeling good, when I'm happy, when somebody's giving me a compliment, I've just felt great about my meditation. I'm set and I'm balanced. And I can say, yeah, of course you're loved. You aren't you amazing? You're loved and you're loving. So then I'm receptive. When I'm receptive, I'm able to accept much more. Similarly, like if there are two people, if some stranger is giving me is criticizing me, I may not take it very well. But if my nani was to do that to me, I will say, ha ma, you're right. This is right. So it depends upon how you are in the stage of conception. When you are in a stage of accepting, a lot can happen. Now you can also be singing your and chanting. That's really beautiful. For people who are into music, you would love it. Please read it.
Singing and chanting. Make a point of learning songs that express deep feelings for you or that affirm the reality you would like to create for yourself. Listen to them and sing them often. Make up your own songs or simple chants using the affirmations you want to work with. More affirmations. Accepting ourselves. I accept myself completely here and now. I love myself as I am. I accept all feelings as a part of myself. I'm beautiful and lovable, however I'm feeling. None of my feelings are negative. They are all important parts of who I am. I'm now willing to experience all my feelings. It's good to express my feelings. I now give myself permission to express my feelings.
It's very important for people who are not able to talk, who have a public stage fear. That, I'm not able to read, I'm not able to say and publicly address people. It's good to express my feelings. I now give myself permission to express myself or my feelings. And also for people who are judgy about their thoughts. Very important to feel the first. None of my feelings are negative. They're all important parts of who I am. So we all come with a mixed bag. You can't have only goodness. You will have some gray areas. It's good to embrace them, accept them because they are part of who you are, right? Now, when you want to feel good, these are the other five affirmations. Please read.
I've not read the last one, which I'll read. I
Yes,
love
please.
myself when I express my feelings. Feeling good. It's okay for me to have fun and enjoy myself. And I do. I like to do the things that make me feel good. I'm deeply relaxed and centered. I now feel deep inner peace and serenity. I'm glad I was born and I love being alive. Relationships. My relationships are mirrors that show me myself. I'm now learning from all my relationships. My relationships are helping me to heal and love myself. I'm strong, vulnerable, and loving in my relationships. I deserve love and sexual pleasure. I'm now ready to accept a happy, fulfilling relationship. I am now ready for my relationships to work. I love myself and I naturally attract loving relationships into my life. I'm now attracting exactly the kind of relationship I want. I'm now divinely irresistible to my perfect mate. All difficulties between me and my partner are now being healed. The more I love, the more I the more I love myself, the more I love my partner. I love dash and dash loves me. Opening creativity. I am now an open channel for creative energy. Creative ideas and inspirations are coming to me every day. I'm the creator of my life. I am now creating my life exactly as I want it.
This is something all of you should be doing it, opening creativity bit. If you want to be successful entrepreneurs, businesswomen, men, or whoever you wish to be, this is the most important. These 4, 5 lines, affirmations, are really, really, really important. Think yourself as an open channel for creative energy. The ideas come to you so randomly and so amazing, and they're inspirational. So please think of this and intertwine them with your life. All right, let's read further.
Divine love and guidance. Divine love is doing its perfect work in this situation now for the good of all concerned. Divine love and light are working through me now. Divine love goes before me and prepares the way. God is showing me the way now. My inner wisdom is guiding me now. I am now being guided to the perfect solution to this problem. The light within me is creating miracles in my body, mind, and affairs here and now.
So for me, I think each one of us has to do open creativity and divine love and guidance. Because if you want to really do a meditation and have the answers within you, which they are there within you, then all these affirmations are really, really important. Okay, how wonderful. We began at the page 111 and we are going to end at the page 120. Tomorrow we start special techniques at page number 121, my favorite number. So, yes, they are very good, special, and we'll read them tomorrow. Thank you, Rupal, for reading them through.
My
Ritesh, sir, let's have the heart thought for the day. And to the others, a lot of you are not reading your magic chapters before you come, and that doesn't work for me. You have to either, and some of you said I prefer going through your YouTube videos, rather than reading them. That's okay. The idea is that you do your chapters, whether you go through your YouTube videos or whether you're reading them out. You thank you, Ashima. I'm glad that you're reading it out. So it's very, very important because today is a magical morning. And if we didn't read the chapter yesterday, we wouldn't have woken up to gratitude. So it's very important to read it. It's not just I am giving you gyan. It's the book which is giving gyan. How wonderful. Today, our heart thought is about expansion and contraction. I breathe in love and flow with life. How wonderful. All the answers to all the questions you're ever going to ask are right here within you. Didn't we just talk about that in divine love and guidance? They're within us. Every time you say, I don't know, you shut the door to your own wisdom. Isn't it amazing? So we don't have to say, I don't know. Okay, I'm exploring. Yeah, okay, let me figure it. At least then you're opening yourself to channeling your thought, right? Rupal, please read I breathe in love with, and flow with life.
I breathe in love and flow with life. Are you expanding or contracting? When you expand your thinking, your beliefs, and everything about yourself, the love flows freely. When you contract, you put up walls and shut yourself off. If you're frightened or threatened or feeling something is not right, begin to breathe. Breathing opens you up. It straightens your spine. It opens your chest. It gives your heart room to expand. By practicing breathing, you drop the barriers and begin to open up. It is a beginning point. Instead of going into total panic, take a few breaths and ask yourself, do I want to contract or do I want to expand?
This is really, really, really lovely. So, breathing is opening us up to every possible thing. Ritesh sir, we're done for the day. You can change the book to the magic book. So, it's just very, very beautiful how breathing helps us, centers us, aligns us, balances us, and we can expand or contract depending upon how we wish to do in life. So, breathing will really, really help us. Now, when it comes to breathing, I want to thank you, Rupal, for breathing beautifully and reading this chapter so immaculately as always. Not chapter, I would say chapters. And it was really a pleasure. Thank you so, so, so much. Really grateful. So thank you for volunteering. All right. So, I, I don't know. I'm amazed. Rupal said triple one, and again we have triple one. So, what are we creating today? I mean, I don't even know how the cosmos comes to us, all of us. Really, I'm clueless. It's just so divine the way we are being guided, and I am in awe of every single day the blessings that are coming our way. Indeed, it's a blessing. It's a magical morning because the chapter is also 11. And the page number is triple one again, which means we are one. So we are one together as a sangh. We are one together with the energy, and we're finding ourselves to be one with the entire universal guidance. And that is magical. I think it's just absolutely brilliant. I have no words. So now, when you wake up in the morning, this is a scene of your bathroom. You have a mirror, you have a tub with water, foam, heat, magic. You have towels, you have a mirror, you have every single thing which you need in a bathroom. And what will we do? When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love, says Marcus Aurelius. And just see again, even Marcus Aurelius lived from 1 to 1 to 180. I really am. I'm amazed. Everywhere you today you see is 111 and 121. I think it's one of the most special days today for me because it's just magical. It's just magical. So thank you everyone for being part of today's morning's call because I think today is a divine day. There's something about today which is really, really, really divine. So welcome to this magical day. So now, what are we doing? When we wake up in the morning, the easiest and simplest ways to ensure that our day ahead is filled with magic is filling your magic with a morning with gratitude. When we incorporate gratitude into our morning routine, you will see its magical benefits throughout the whole day. So it's amazing. And today is Basant Panchami, as I read in a Saraswati Puja. Saraswati is the god of knowledge. And there we are, fully knowledge. And Basant Panchami it is. Congratulations. It's lovely that today we're celebrating Basant Panchami with each other in this vibrant morning. A day of blessings, a day of a lot of spotting of 111s and 121s. So it's really, really, really lovely. Okay. Now let's turn the page. So, what's happening? When you start your day in the morning with gratitude, only gratitude follows. When you realize the day is magical, only magic follows. The entire day will not be nothing short of magic. So, when we woke up in the morning today, what did we do? Before we move, we're supposed to say a single thing like the magic word, thank you. Thank you for the fact that we are alive. Thank you that we have been given another day. Thank you that a life is a gift. Thank you that every day is a gift. And when we woke up thinking about it, it's conceivable that any of us could wake up in the morning without giving thanks for another day. So isn't it wonderful? So if you think a new day isn't a big deal, then just try missing one. So try sleeping it off. It doesn't matter how sleepy you are, if alarm woken you up, or you've slept through the weekend. The moment you wake up, say the magic words, thank you. Thank you for another day of your life. So now what do we say? I have always been delighted at the prospect of a new day, a fresh start, one more start, perhaps a bit of magic waiting somewhere behind the morning. J.B. Presley says this. He was a writer and a playwright. So wonderful. Let's turn around. Let's turn the page, sir. So wherever we are, whether we're in a shower, whether we're brushing our teeth, whether we're sipping a cup of coffee or tea or green tea or warm honey water, whatever we're doing, thank you is in need of the hour. Thank you to our laptops. Thank you to our Zoom. Thank you to Shakti Event, to Louis Hay, to Rhonda Byrne, to every teacher, to Luke Cotino, to Anushka Shetty, to every single teacher, the five of them who taught us this morning. So thank you so much because without you, we wouldn't have learned so much this morning. Without you, to all the numbers, without you, we wouldn't have realized how powerfully blessed we are. So life is wonderful. Life is a blessing. And let's count each blessing. Today is about counting our blessings. So in the morning when we wake up, it's a new day. Before you do any single thing, you just say thank you. I hope you've done that. Even if you've not done that, start now. From the moment you open your eyes until you finish getting ready, say the magic words thank you in your mind for everything you touch and use. Third, we count our blessings. We make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful. So it could be anything. about why you're grateful. We read them again, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. We feel as grateful as you can. This we're doing every single morning, right? So today we had two more steps about this. And in night, just when we are sleeping, we say thank you by using the magic rock or by doing lotus gratitude, whatever works your way. And we say thank you and we realize that we've been blessed throughout, but there's one thing which was really amazing. And we say thank you to that. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Ritesh sir, we're done with the book reading. The time has gone a little beyond. It's 40, so we have 11 minutes for meditation. And I immediately fast forward ourselves to meditation so that we can. I thought it'll be a long one, but unfortunately, I'll intertwine it into a little shorter one. But let's enjoy the magical morning. And people who are short on time, they can log off. So it's fine. I mean, when the meditation, I always see meditation and the blessings are the most powerful for me throughout the day. So rest up to you. As I said, energy exchange is the most beautiful when we are in person. Let's close our eyes, feet firmly placed on the ground or cross legged. For those of my friends who are not well, you can comfortably be lying down. Your hands comfortably placed next to your body or on your thighs in a Gyan Mudra or the way you are. Relax, get more comfortable however you're seated. Close your eyes. Let's take our three magical deep breaths. Hold and release. Once more, take a deep breath in. Hold and release. Another deep breath in. Hold and release. Life is magical. Life is a blessing. Life is a celebrate. Today, let's celebrate the day as it unfolds. For we know it's super magical. We've read a magical morning. We've woken up to gratitude. We are thankful for every single thing that's there in our life. Let's count each one and be grateful. Let's celebrate life. Let's count our blessings for the magical unfolding of the chapters, for the magical number cues. We are indeed blessed. As a Sangh, we are meant to do something very beautiful in our lives. May each of us be empowered. Let's invite the energy of the universe into us today. Let's feel the energy, the oneness, and let's radiate with what's most important for us. Because we know we have the power to make it come true. Let's take a deep breath in. And as we breathe, let's let all the tension and stress get out of our body when we relax and when we release our breath. We are as light as air, floating yet centered and balanced. Let's invite the divine light in our body. After all, we're a channel of energy. There's a reason why the High Almighty has made our seven chakras in the colors of the rainbows and how they are in a straight line. Let's invite the violet, the dark, deep, beautiful violet color from Mother Nature. And let's fill our crown chakra with the violet color. Let's further invite the indigo color and invite it in our Ajna chakra, the third eye chakra. Let's invite the beautiful blue of the rainbow into our throat chakra. And when you invite and invoke these colors, imagine them entering your body from all directions. Let's invite the green from the rainbow and Mother Nature from all directions into our heart chakra. Feel the heart tingling and glowing with the color green. Invite the yellow from the rainbow into your Manipura chakra, your solar plexus chakra, which is right above your navel, little above your navel. Invite the orange and the yellow, orange and the red color from the rainbow into your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your lower body. We have all the 7 colors of the rainbow, of the universe, of Mother Nature in our body, giving us all the energy that we need. Now imagine all the 7 colors moving from their places and mixing in our body. The colors of the universe are now entering our brain completely, soaking it. Eyes, nose, entire head is full of these vibrant colors. Let's invite the silver and the gold in nature, silver from the moon and gold from the sun. And now you are glittering inside with the 7 colors of rainbow. The ions and the colors are all moving inside you. They are in your shoulders, entering your hands, and playing beautifully. Round and round in all directions, there's a beautiful movement of energy in your body. You come down lower, it fills your chest. Feel the energy, feel the tingling. The colors are spreading in your stomach area, your back area. Every place, feel the tingling. The colors are moving in all directions in your hips, your lower sacral area, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and they're exiting your body also. But it's a continuous circle. So imagine they're exiting your body and entering again from the crown chakra. You are in a loop, in a big circle of energy from all directions. Imagine the chakra going bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Imagine the chakra 6 feet above your head, 6 feet on the right side, 6 feet on the left, 6 feet on the back, 6 feet on the bottom. Wow, you are in a huge cosmos energetic chakra, a circle of life, and you're freely flowing in the universe. You're one with the universe. And now, let's sit down wherever we are. We may be floating in the space, we may be swimming, we may be lying down, we may be flying. But let's come back together, compose ourselves, and sit down wherever we are. That huge 6 feet out from all directions is in all directions. And now it's increased to 7 feet, symbolic of the 7 colors of rainbow. It's become a huger chakra, and we are inside it, seated, And now we invoke a beautiful quality from someone we love or simply universal guidance because we all have infinite energy, infinite wisdom, infinite intelligence, and infinite oneness. Let's invite that quality and ask it whatever we want. And let's sit down and reflect upon our questions. Let's ask the question and wait for some cues to come. Because today is a magical morning. Some of you may get the answer now, some of you may get throughout the day. Let's be open for receiving. Now, at the count of three, invite the energy. One, two, three. Feel the energy, feel the quality guiding you. Maybe if it's a person, feel the guidance. And if you haven't felt anything, just feel blessed and know that your cues will come throughout the day. Expand your angel heart. And now, ever so gently, come back to your senses by thanking the energy which came in your body. What's guided you before, thank you. It's guided you now, thank you. Or you've invited it now, thank you. And thank you for its guidance that has come or is about to come in the near future. And thank it for it's going to keep coming back to you in the future whenever you invoke it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dear quality and energy. We are truly blessed. Each one of us is blessed. Now, let's turn our head towards Mother Earth and thank her for a beautiful guidance, for her blessings, for taking all our limiting beliefs into her and thanking her for inviting beautiful qualities in us. We've invited them and she's blessed us. Thank you, Mother Earth, for making me more compassionate, loving, generous, kind, humble, and grounded. I feel my roots from my feet are growing into taller and deeper every single day. And I feel the person in me is growing stronger and mightier every day. Just like a tree breaks into beautiful new leaves, I have these new leaves every day in me as qualities. I'm growing. My heart is becoming greener, and I am so thankful. Let's look in the front and thank Mother Nature. We now thank Mother Earth. She's below us. Mother Nature is around us. Our life is around us. Our eyes are closed, but we're thanking our life. Thank you, dear life, for making us so rich, so abundant, so blessed. And thank you for all that you've given me throughout my life. Yes, there were lots of ups and downs, lots of upheavals, but now I am beautiful because of my learnings and I am growing every day with blessings and love. And I'm finding the light within myself every day, a bit by bit, a little more every day. Thank you, life. I truly love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't wait to I can't wait to live it. I can't wait to live you. So thank you, dear life. I truly, truly love you. Yet again, let's look at the heavens above, skies above, universe above, around us. Open your hands and thank the universe for having our backs. I'm growing every day with infinite knowledge, infinite oneness, infinite abundance. And it's thanks to you for giving me all the cosmic colors. I'm truly, truly, truly blessed. I can't thank you enough. Divine, cosmic energy, angels and guardians, thank you. Let's bring our hands at the heart level and say thank you to our beautiful body by energizing the palms. Feel the energy and give an energy wash to your entire body. Starting from your head with your brain and your scalp and your hair, your face with your eyes, eyebrows, nose, mouth, tongue, teeth, cheeks, jawbone, chin, ears, neck, esophagus, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, fingers, nail, thumb. Come back to your upper back, middle back, lower back, your spinal cord, your hips, now your lungs. Feel your heartbeat and thank it for the coherence of the brain. Dear heart, thank you for beating and growing every day. I'm truly a better person today than I was yesterday. And today is a magical day. Thank you, dear heart, for feeling the love. Let's bless our liver, our stomach, our intestines, our sexual organs, excretory organs, our thighs, upper and lower, our knees, our calves, our feet, our ankles, toe fingers and nails. Let's come back with a namaste at a heart level and thank our trillions of cells in our body, which have just got this energy washed from the rainbow colors. We've energized them and we know you will work at your optimum best. And thank you for working throughout. Thank you to our muscles, bones, fibers, skin, tissues, every single part of my being. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the gift of health. And now, ever so gently, but with a lot of gushing love from your heart, feel the love and the blessings between your palms and radiate them to your co-seekers, your one-to-one Sangha. So today is a magical day, and all the blessings received today are absolutely beautiful and brilliant. And so it is. Thank you, dear friends, for this magical morning. I'm truly blessed. I can't see any one of you. I don't know. Ritesh sir, is the gallery mode not on? I can't see them. I can't see anyone. So, to everyone, please be blessed, feel blessed because you are most important. And Payal, blessings, Kirti, blessings, Shilpa, blessings, Kuldeep ji, Sangeeta, Shelly, Sneha, Sudha, Ayushi, Preeti, Richa, Shraddha, Mudita, Shalu, Ashima, Dipali, Nitika, Gitika, Ravi ji, Kavita ji, Kainat, Minakshi, Anju ji, Mehak, Ravi ji, Monica, Rima, Rupal, Pratima ji, Kashni, Nisha, Reena, Monish, Sapna, Poonam, Archana, and to everyone who I've Alona and Sailesh, I can't see you. Akshita, Ankita, I can't see you, but I can bless you. So to everyone who I can't see, Kuldeep ji, I couldn't see you. Shilpa Tibreva, I don't think I could see you. Rajni ji, maybe not. I can't see you, but blessings, Radhika and Archana. To anyone who I may have missed, lots of love, light, and blessings. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being here on this gorgeous morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, is anything, any questions, anything, please let me know. All I can say is today is indeed a magical day. It's a day where somebody says Saraswati Puja, somebody says it's, Vasant Panchami. And all I can say is that whatever it is, I just know it's a day full of magic because we've got so many cues. We saw triple one twice, so we saw double one as a chapter. We saw one to one twice, so there is definitely something beautiful about the day. And I can say that let it be the most powerful day. And all I can say is keep remembering that you are the magic and you are the creator of your life. Okay, let me reflect before. Anyone who wishes to leave can please leave. It's fine. A lot of people have left also. Alifia, thank you for making that trip back home in record time. So thank you for being safe and being back in your country. All right. Okay. Mhm. Yes, you can invite anyone with qualities. You want to invite my quality of love and strictness. So be it, Preeti. Invite. Go ahead, invite. All right. Very nice, Monica. You were making your affirmations while you were making your rotis. Recording really helps in visualization. We sent it at the time. That's absolutely. Yes, it is to wake your internal kid, Kuldeep ji, in a way. I did play the game on Valentine's lunch with my wife. Just loved it. How wonderful, Ravi ji. More power to you both. So great. Poonam, a friend complimented you. How wonderful. Pratima ji, yes, the universe is divine and you're in withdrawal relief. Now, Preeti, you understood the science, yes, about your sister. All right. So you're reading your magic book. That's wonderful. Yes, Rupal was indeed wonderful, undoubtedly. Yes, wishes to you all in the Basant Panchami as well. All right. Thank you for the cosmic energy with us together. Can't think of a day without this session. Grateful for the universe for connecting me with immense relief. Thank you, Pratima ji. And thank you, everyone. I don't think I missed anything. Wonderful. May today be blessed. May life be blessed. May you all get the dream life. Thank you, Ritesh sir. Thank you, Shweta ma'am. Thank you, Sanjay sir and Amrita ma'am. Truly blessed with each one of you. Thank you, my dear Sangha Mitras. Wishing you a fantastic day and a fantastic life ahead. Lots of love, light, and abundance. Just see, today we talked about the rainbow colors. And on my back, we have all the rainbow colors. So, yes, more power to each one of you. Thank you. Thank you so much.